Here they go, New Zealand versus Japan. The Brave Blossoms up against the Blackburn Sevens. Well, simply put, Abby, the best team in the world, the top team on the table, the team that's won the last two events, and it will be very hard to beat here in Vancouver.
A real David and Goliath story in front of us. Japan, underwhelming in that first match, coming up against a strong defensive French side that we just witnessed beat GB. But New Zealand, a disappointing first half we saw from them. However, they found their footing and then ended up with quite a comprehensive second half performance against GB earlier today.
There's our referee, Kat Roach, your fellow country person. Very experienced. And it will be New Zealand in their traditional black jerseys kicking off to Japan. New Zealand, as we said, have not lost in this stadium ever. The 4 years that the women's competition has been here, they have dominated. Nothing on there for Japan. They use the ground, recycle. Last year in Vancouver was their best finish of the season. They ended up fourth in the semi-final play. And the last outing in Perth was tough. 3 losses there, heavy defeats as well. But this is a positive start. Not afraid to take the Kiwis on. Well, there's that counter over the ball from Georgia Miller, and she's done her damage. Looking for the edge. Vancolo around the corner, under the post. New Zealand off and away.
Just when Japan looked like they were going to find a crack in the Black Ferns' defense, Georgia Miller, ever in the mix. Counter ruck, they get that ball back. Jasmine Felix off them with the slick hands, finds her teammate Vahakolo on the outside, and she has wheels. That woman has pure pace. She didn't need to use the fend this time around, and a much quicker start this match for New Zealand.
Yeah, the 25-year-old who made her debut back in 25 loves the space. It's so dangerous out there, as we just saw. New Zealand, you see the clock on the field. Using all of their time. It's come off a black hand, I think, with the referee's playing on. Nothing out wide, so they go short side. All sorts of trouble there, but good cleanup. Will be a New Zealand lineup. They go quickly. This is relentless pressure. Guess who on the outside? This time she does have to use the pen. This time it's good work out wide from Japan. Georgia Miller. Oh, great vision. Spotted, but unmarked, out wide. Stacey Walker touches down through the vision of her teammate.
Georgia Miller, what can't she do? This time, puts boot to ball. She sees the space. She knows she has Stacey Walker on the outside. Walker has plenty of speed. She really doesn't need it all the time in the world to wait for the bounce of the rugby ball. A smile for her teammates. Another try for New Zealand.
Well, Walker in her 37th World Series event will be part of that incredible record of not having lost here in Vancouver. Halfway through the first half, it's New Zealand 12, Japan still looking to get on the board. Good recycle. A great line speed from New Zealand. Lucy Puri Lane put the tackle in. Having a look both sides. So often it's the first receiver from Japan who's getting wrapped up. Able to get it out wider. Now they just go to the kicks. They've gone back 50 meters and then a little bit of a wayward kick, and New Zealand said, thanks very much. Try scores on her bike again. Clinical work. In and out, show and go. There's the second pass. Stacey Walker for her second. But what a team try from New Zealand.
More attack converted to points straight off of the defensive pressure built up. You see Mahina Paul drags her defender across and then a flick out the back. Stacey Waka on the cut, and then the footwork and the finish back in the corner. A little more work she had to do this time, but not much. And New Zealand are really cruising through this first half.
It's almost like New Zealand are happy for Japan to have the ball, is just taking up the space, putting the tackles in and getting the reward. And that's a decent body of work from Stacey Waka. They go the other side this time. Japan deal with the kickoff. Well, we know this Japanese team won't quick, but they've really got to think about mixing it up. Wants the flip pass. A bad effort, just couldn't get her pass away, and it's been ripped off her. Georgia Miller. It's a bit too easy right now for the women in black.
99 tries for Georgia Miller. And again, pressure creating mistakes for this Japanese side. Risi Pori Lane, the captain, doing the hard yards in the contact, and then Georgia Miller reaping the reward.
That's a better conversion. Georgia Miller, the world rugby star. There he is here, chase on the try-scoring series. Maddie Levi up top, but she's hiding behind. Mercifully for Japan, 30 seconds to play.
10 and then going out. Okay.
I think that one landed in the field of play, so we'll have one last line out for Japan.
Guys, no. Right here.
Ever full of energy is Georgia Miller. Illegal, that one. Just when we thought the Black Ferns may have made a mistake, the ball did in fact go 10 meters.
Bigger gap than that, okay? Clear gap.
And then it bounced out, so the ball is in Japan's hands. You see it's their line out.
Little overthrow, and guess who's there? Georgia Miller. Again, a kick. A little bit more work to do here, but look at the pace steaming through. Gets a knee to it. Oh, but good awareness from Japan. And Nagata, she saved another try there. That will do it at the half, and it's been comprehensive from New Zealand. They're up 24 points to 0 over Japan at the half. Well, let's go sideline and get some reaction from Carlton Nana and the French camp.
Yours, congratulations on that second win. What was your objective, game 2?
For the game 2, we have to win because we really want to go into the semi-final, and we won, and I'm so proud of my team.
Tell me about the connection in your team.
This is a new, it's a young team, and we just, for me, it's my only second weeks without the team, and I think the connection is really good, and that's all.
I love the smile, I love the performance. Good luck for the next game.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
That was amazing.
Oh, they bring so much to it. The French women working hard. They're fantastic. Well, the stats comprehensively in New Zealand's favor, as you'd expect.
New Zealand had to make so many tackles, 13 compared to Japan's just solo effort. And they turned that defense into attack time and time again.
Risi Puri Lane had a bit of a dance there before we start the second half. She's in the groove. Well, a very famous individual in these parts. That's what Svns is all about. Let loose with the slogan. He was discovered at this event a few years ago, and he's pretty famous up here. Well done, sir. Great to see the crowd playing their part. Always the way. If you haven't been to an Hsbc World Series event, get there soon. Right now on the field, New Zealand showing that's exactly how it should be done in the women's game. Look at that, in and out. Great step, great power. And finishing from way out is Jasmine Felix-Hoffman.
Straight from the restart, it was a great clean catch from the Black Ferns, and then Jasmine Felix-Hoffman, the left foot step, and then the acceleration. She has so much pace, and oftentimes it's really deceptive, but you see her streaking away from the Japanese defense, opening up this second half with a bang.
And two more on the conversion. Yeah, Felix-Hoffman showing great lateral movement there and spotting the Japanese defender overcommitted. They go to their right to New Zealand. Ooh, almost a brilliant take, but advantage to White. Miller's on the ball again. There's a kick in behind. No sweeper in place for New Zealand. Take your time to check. See who was there with Alina Saili. She's back on the ball. Actually, that's Sorensen McGee. It's time to set up the ruck. And actually, Valancola. This time, New Zealand running across the face a little bit, but Georgia Miller goes through the gap. Drops the shoulder. And what a moment for her. Georgia Miller, and some of the crowd know it here. 100 tries for Georgia Miller and New Zealand. Congratulations. What a star.
Georgia Miller, a centurion. She oftentimes scores tries, and it's moments like that. She breaks tackles, she sprints down the field, she has a smile on her face, she gets it done on both sides of the ball. That woman has made her mark in the black jersey already at such a young age, and she has scored 100 tries. What a moment for her.
She's gonna get a breather. Well, incredible work.
It's back on flight.
Sort of a subplot here, just been all New Zealand, but a nice
I had it back
moment
off
for
white.
her.
It's black ball.
It's going to be black ball off White.
Right here. Someone in the channel.
Those restarts proving so favorable for New Zealand. It's a great skill set to have a kicker that can put that ball on a dime. And there's the woman of the hour, Georgia Miller. We saw her in the Rugby World Cup playing flanker. And then here she is, Rookie of the Year, Women's Sevens Player of the Year, getting all the accolades.
And now she gets a seat, a little bit of a rest as her team prepares to get into the medal rounds here in Vancouver. Oh, too much strength. Saili powering up the left side and over the try line. Nothing Konishi could do about it.
Alina Saili goes through the hands of New Zealand. She just patiently waits. It wasn't a great ball from her teammate, but just gets to the outside, gets the right hand fend, gets the legs pumping, evades two defenders, finds herself in the try line, extends New Zealand's lead.
New Zealand have actually declined the kick here. We just want to keep going through the touches for these players that aren't always on the field.
Time is off at 10.
Time off and have a
Just
few
get the
subs
second
here.
ball off.
It's a great opportunity for these
Okay.
young women
Time back on.
earning some time out here on the international stage. It's great reps.
There's no disrespect to the Japanese players. It's a good take going backwards. Oh, good feet. Finally, an incursion from Japan. 50 meters to go. She has to pull out. The support arrives. Ooh, might have gone forward. But the New Zealand have come in offside. This is real pride being shown by the Brave Blossoms. Going through the middle, just hanging on. And the contact was Kolose. Much more energy from the Japanese attack. Looking to go up the short side. Nice footwork from Nagata. The short line's offered up. They're both running to the same hole, but they still got possession. 4-on-2 for the moment. Over the top. Can they get in the corner? Working hard. Oh, Cheetah for Japan. Look at the smile.
Look at the Japanese fans. All those faces. But an injection of pace and energy from Japan. Uchida getting the try for Japan. A little bit of a high shot coming in there from New Zealand. But a great result there. Finally, some points on the board for Japan.
Yeah, psychologically important. 45 seconds to play. New Zealand with possession again. 43 already on the board. Will they add to the tally? And as you know, Abby, from being in a squad, when you get your chance on the field, these New Zealand women are not being sentimental. They want to show coach what they can do. The coach Corey Sweeney has got a plethora of talent. And your team's top of the world. It's very hard to get a chance to impress other than in training, so this is their chance. As we see Mafoy getting inside the Japanese half.
Entry.
Japan not coming in through the gate.
It's got to clearly leave your foot.
The hoot is going to sound here, a decision for New Zealand.
See if these young gals want to have a crack.
They want to go? No.
Fair enough.
So a massive performance from New Zealand. They win 43 points to 5 over Japan, who didn't quit right to the end, but just didn't have the goods. And there were stars all over the place in black jerseys.